Well, hey guys, I'm back again. I want to thank everybody for watching my other video, how to take the ink off of money. Um, I appreciate all the views and the questions. So with this video, I'm going to answer the 3 top questions that I got the most. Okay, number 1. No, I have never counterfeited in my life. Counterfeiting is illegal. These videos are for educational purposes only. Do not counterfeit. You will go to prison. The reason why I did this is because it's just an ego thing, I guess, because I look at it like this. The government spends millions of dollars. They probably have guys with PhDs and master's degrees designing our money and the security features. And I'm just a regular guy, and I just wanted to beat it. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason I did it. Not because I'm trying to counterfeit. I just want to beat them. I just want to beat them and say, ha, 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 I'm smarter than you. You can spend all this money and all this time designing all this stuff and making this special paper and this special ink and everything, and I can go down to a hardware store and use my smarts and my critical thinking and beat you. That's the only reason I did it, not because I'm a counterfeiter. Counterfeiting is illegal. These videos are for educational purposes and just for fun. So never counterfeit. You'll just get yourself in trouble. The second question that I got all the time was, what is that stuff you use, man? I've mentioned it in the videos a million times. I guess people just don't pay attention these days. What is the stuff that we use? Ta-da, there it is. That's it. Purple Power. You can buy this down at any freaking store. I've talked about it. It's a degreaser. That's all it is. It's just a degreaser. And you can buy that big bottle right there for $5. It's no big deal. It's no big secret. And the other question that I got, that this one really made it interesting. That's why I'm making this video. People ask me, okay, sure, you can take the ink off of, greenbacks, American dollars, but what about foreign money? And I thought to myself, I don't really know a lot about foreign money. I don't know the type of paper they use. I don't know the security features. I've researched all about American money. I know everything about American money, the type of ink they use, the rag paper, the security processes, the threads, the red and blue threads, everything. But I've never studied foreign money. So I went down to my bank and I talked to them, and I got some foreign money. So this is the first foreign currency I got. This is a 20 peso Mexican money. Really pretty money. Got their little security features. The next thing I got was a £5 English note, Bank of England. And there you have Winston Churchill, and there you have the Queen and Big Ben. Their money's really pretty. It's small though. I've never really handled British money. Oh, there's the Queen. Ooh, look at that. Their security features are really pretty. Oh, there's the crown. Can you see the crown right there? Ooh. And then there's the Queen again, and there's that's a £5 note. And then the next thing I got was, and to me these look the fakest, a €5. There's their security features. And these bills are so teeny. Look at that. Man, I'm telling you, if I was walking down the street carrying some of this money, I'd end up just, especially this €5 note. And there's their little flag. And what does that say right there? All the different countries. And oh, here's the back of it. Euro, 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 euro. Crazy looking money, but look how small that is. Their money is teeny. Look at that, it's smaller than the British bill. The pound. It's like, that to me, that's just like, it looks like somebody made that on their printer at home. Speaking of counterfeiting. So, I've never, ever, I've seen pictures of foreign currency. Besides the peso, I have messed around with a peso before, just because I went on trips down to Mexico. But I've never been to England, and I've never been to other parts of Europe where they use the euro. So people wanted to ask, will this purple power stuff work on British money or any foreign currency? So I thought, let's give it a try and see what happens. So, you know, so let's drop it in there. There goes our 5 peso or 20 pesos. The queen, oh, the queen, she's going for a swim. And the euro. The euro. So there they are. So let's give them a second. So we're going to let them soak for a while and see what happens. So there you go. We got our money in there. We'll let it soak for a while and see if this purple power does as good on foreign money as it did on American dollar bills. So this is David. I'll come back in a little while and see where we're at. Okay guys, well, we're back. Our foreign dollars have been soaking for about an hour. So let's see if we have any results. So let's first take the peso. And the peso, nothing at all. The money almost feels plasticky now, but not even one bit of the ink is smudging or anything. Well, let's put it back in. Let's try the pound. Oh, the pound, starting to get some results. You can see the ink, it's starting to come off a little bit. Starting to smudge a little bit. As you can see there, it's starting to come off some. Around the back side, not much happening on the back side. And this money also feels like it's got a plastic sheet over it. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's try the euro. So we got the euro, and oh yeah, the euro, it's smudging a lot more. Yeah, the euro seems like it doesn't feel, that's the thing. I wish that you could feel this. Like the euro feels similar to the way the American money is, where it feels just like paper. It feels paper. But like the Mexican money especially, it feels like it's got like a plastic film over it somehow. And then the pound, it especially feels very plasticky feeling. But you can see it's smudging a little bit, but not much. And like especially over on this side, feels like plastic. And the back side, it's not smudging at all. Well, it does. It almost feels like the pound, they put plastic over it. Like some type of thin plastic sheeting. You know, even though the ink smudged here a little bit, it feels like a lot of it is covered in some type of plastic. the peso feels very similar to that as well. Not as much, but somewhat like it's also covered in some type of thin plastic sheeting. But the euro, you know, it's smudging a little bit, but not a lot. Well, I guess we can let them soak a little while longer, and then we'll try it out and see what happens. See if they need to soak a little bit longer and how it works. So let's try back in a little while. Well, hey guys, we're back. It's been about 24 hours. Our bills have been soaking. Well, let's see how they have turned out. All right, so our first is the peso. And the peso, no reaction at all. No reaction at all. So I would have to say this money is constructed pretty well. And like I said, it still feels plasticky. So the peso, I have to say, that ink ain't coming off. So let's go. Now let's look at the British pound. As you can see there, the front part is starting to kind of come off. Over on this side, nothing at all. And on the back side, we can see some leaking through there over Winston's face. But like I said, it has that very, very plasticky feel to it. And not much is happening. Not much is happening. So, and let's go to our final bill, our euro. Well, it appears our euro has faded some, but not too bad. So I would have to say, as much as here in America, we think we're the greatest. When it comes to designing security features for money, Mexico has got us beat. England, not too bad, but the ink comes off somewhat. And the euro, I think with more time, it would probably fade pretty significant. The back, not as much. But there we go. So, the peso, even though this bill pretty much isn't worth the plastic or paper or whatever it is printed on, it did the best. Number one, the peso's the strongest. I'd say second is the British pound. Some fading, some damage to the bill, but not much. And the euro faded the most, but not too bad. So there you go. Tell me what you think of this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe. If you have any other ideas, put them in the comments section. I'll try to answer your questions as much as possible. This is David, Zoe Zizzles. Have a great day.